How's it going, people? Stevie here with another video for you. This one is a little bit different. It's how Kim uses movies or stories from books, puts them into her stories, or bullshit, should I say. This is one example where Kim makes out that she's been, she was took to China, that she trekked through 10 miles of woods and forests, ended up in some kind of a underground room or bunker, whatever you want to call it, and what she experienced was nothing like what you would expect to hear from her, but she clearly used something from her own imagination and mixed it in with a quite a famous film, which I won't tell you which one it is, I won't spoil the fun, but when you listen to as it develops into the bullshit she adds in, you'll straight away get to know what film she's talking about. But she does this a lot in a lot of her stories, so have a listen, watch, and I'll clip it at the end, the movie it's from, and you can see. If you can't see it and you think, oh, you just Team Bubba again talking crap, that's up to you. But she does it in a lot of her shows, a lot of her speeches. She adds movies, books, even songs, lyrics from songs into her crap. So have a listen, and give us your thoughts. Put some comments in the comment box down below, and let us know what you think. If you think we're talking crap, it's up to you. Our opinions are our opinions, but there's a big pattern, and she uses it a lot in her shows and her tales. But it's a short one, so have a little listen to this, and as I said, let us know what you think. Thanks very much, everyone, and we'll speak to you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.
So in September of 2010, I was taken to China. Okay. I went on about a 10-mile hike with some little old guy who was about up to my shoulders, and I'm about 5'5", 5'6", so he was very short, wearing a white Asian type suit, not a Thai suit, like an American suit. And he didn't speak English, so I had a translator there. And we got taken by a truck to a spot, let out there, went about, it had to be a solid 10 miles into the woods, right? And we went down, there was a stone staircase, and the translator was not allowed to come in, but me and the old man could go. So we went down the staircase, around the corner, and we ended up in a room, and there was a sun in the tile on the floor, and then there was some Georgian columns. It wasn't a very large room, and there were other people already in there waiting. So there was white people, there was, Asian people, there was African people. I mean, there was people of all colors in there, and everybody was just sitting around talking to each other. So, of course, the guy that I went with didn't speak English. So I was just kind of like observing. So at one point in time, everybody started going around, and they were standing on the points of the sun. Now, the sun in the floor has, it was like a brown tile shaped in the floor, if that makes any sense, like a mosaic sun.
Yeah, sure.
And then everybody started standing on these points around the sun, and there was probably about 30 or 40 people in there. So they bring out this box, right? A very pretty box, looked to be gold or some kind of metal to me. And there were rods that went through the two sides, like the old casket style. And they brought it and they put it in the middle of the floor. I'm like, oh God, did someone die, or someone going to die? Because it looked like a casket to me, right? So I'm just sitting there, and then a couple of the gentlemen that were carrying the rods opened the box, and out pops this ball of light and a massive wind. So this, in my Catholic upbringing mind, is the Ark of the Covenant. Okay. It's exactly how everybody described it. So the ball of light pops up and I'm just mesmerized, because what I feel is the most intense feeling of unconditional love you could possibly imagine, you know, and I got tears in my eyes. I mean, it's just an amazing, it would be like what I would think people would feel if you went to our whatever heaven is, right? Like I felt like I was in heaven, like the love, the amazing feeling, the wind. So I'm kind of mesmerized by this for a few minutes. And then I look up and everybody's gone, except for the old man that brought me there, who is standing behind me, like using me as like a shield. And he just turns around and he looks at me and he goes like that. And then that was it. And then it was like a test.
Okay, fair enough.